Hi guys, Scott again, and welcome back to another video. Now, as always, I'm going to start off with the general thank you for tuning into this video, thank you for your continued support. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all that general stuff. I think I'm up to 658 subscribers so far, which I'm pretty happy with, and the channel's growing quite well at the moment, so thank you all for that, and yeah, thank you for your support in general. But I've had so this video today, obviously, last one I brought you was just before Christmas. I hope you all had a good festive period, and I hope you're all well and cars are good. Now, obviously, my Volvo is still a bit ill, and in the meantime, I've recently had an increased number of comments on some of my older videos about I've got the daily driving of the Mark III Focus RS, and I've had an increased number of comments that I've noticed on there where people have been asking about the reliability of the Focus RS. So I thought I'd bring a video on it. Obviously, I've replied to those comments the best I can, but I thought I'd bring a quick video and hopefully answer those in a bit more detail from my experience, because I'm coming up on 3 years of ownership of this car, and I just thought I'd give you a bit of insight and hopefully it's helpful for that. Now, I'm sure you can make out in the background, but my car is currently wearing a stealth number plate. These winter, muddy, dirty, whatever roads we've been having have taken its toll with the amount of miles I've been putting on this thing at the moment. So it's been freezing cold this week, and that obviously closes all the jet washes, so hopefully I'm going to find the jet wash and it won't look like this for much longer. But I thought, while I go find a jet wash and make my way there and see if I can actually get one that's open, I'd give you a quick rundown on my thoughts and experiences with the reliability of the car. So I'm going to hop in, go for a little drive, and hopefully give you something that's a bit useful. Yeah, so as I said, I've had a few comments on some of my videos over the last few months about people looking to buy Mark III Focus RSs, changing from other cars, and just wondering about what the reliability is like. So coming up on nearly having this, like my Mark III, for about 3 years, and I thought I'll bring you a video and I'll just go through it, because it's a bit easy to explain. Obviously, I've been replying to the comments the best I can, but it's a bit easier to explain and give you like my thoughts, and actually for you to, you know, than just me writing a comment. Is a bit more personal, and if it's something that helps people, then I'm very, very happy to do that and just share my experience, because there's a lot of things that you look for when buying a car, and it's easier if you've got videos to go off it. So there's all these horror stories. Obviously, you see, if you're in the market, join any of the owners groups, every so often you'll see someone that's blown up. Obviously, I've got a 2016 version, so the early models, which were plagued with the head gasket issues, so they were all recalled. So obviously there is a lot to worry about, because you're spending, these still go for about £25,000. You're spending quite a lot of money on a car, and well, obviously there are more expensive cars out there, but you spend a fair amount of money on a car, and then you don't want these issues to come about. So my experience is every car, every single one of these is different. So it's really cliche to say, but everyone's driven differently. I know two have ever been treated the same, kept the same. You just need to go do your research with the history of the car, because at the end of the day, they are very reliable in my opinion. Obviously, I haven't had any issues. The only problems I've had in my 3 years of ownership, I would say, it's general wear and tear. So I've had to replace, obviously the issues I've had and have said on the channel, I've had to replace 2 wheel speed sensors, a TPMS sensor, and 6 tyres. But I've done, obviously said I've had it 3 years, I've done just over 20,000 miles in that time now, so it doesn't sit on the driveway. Obviously I said I bought the Volvo as my daily, if you follow the channel, but unfortunately, due to the times like now, when I've left the Volvo off the road for a while until I have a free chance and some good weather, because it's been so cold recently to fix it. I digress. I use this pretty much daily. It is my regular car, and yeah, just the only issues I've had is general wear and tear. But when I was looking at buying it, I put a lot of research in. I spent a lot of time to find out if it had the recall done, if it had what service history, MOT history, because I bought it as 5 years old, so you can check what the previous MOTs and like just general getting an understanding of how the car's been treated. And I'm not saying that don't go for anything high mileage, just know what you're getting yourself into. So obviously the main issue you will see if you do research on reliability for these cars is the head gasket. Unfortunately, there's no avoiding that. As one of those things, it's a problem all 2016 models come with. I'm pretty sure from 2017 onwards they're a bit better because they changed the design of the head gasket and they weren't as prone to failure as identified when they first came out. But it was a Lamborghini. No, it wasn't. I don't even know, but it looked like a Lamborghini. But anyway, make sure if you are buying a 2016 run of the car that you do your research and make sure, I've said make sure a lot because it's very important, that the head gasket recall has been done. So this can be done, obviously, if the dealer's quite onto it. And so I bought mine from a like performance car dealership. They knew what they were like, they know what they're selling, they know what they're getting. A lot of these dealers, so they're normally very helpful in pointing you in the right direction. Either they'll know if it's been done, or they'll point you in the right direction of where to find out. You can also contact Ford, and Ford will be able to check it up on their database using the VIN to make sure that the recall's been done. But other than that, and I've said it in videos before, it is just a Ford Focus. It's functional and quite reliable. Just don't get head caught up too much on these engine issues. Obviously, fingers crossed, I would say touch wood, but there's no wood in this car. I don't run into any, but that's part and parcel of car ownership. Is stuff goes wrong, you can't do anything about it, you just need to do your best to avoid it. But I personally haven't encountered any issues with the reliability of the car, haven't encountered any issues with the engine. Just literally servicing wear and tear. If you keep it well maintained and keep it well serviced, like obviously regular intervals, get it all done on time and treat it well, cars will treat you well. And that's it. That's about all I can give you on the reliability. Obviously, I said so a lot of them, the comments I've seen, or like you've posted on my videos, and I always love a comment. I love replying to them, as I've always said in the videos. Are people moving on from like Ibiza, I think it was a Leon Cupra, Golf R's, similar, that sort of VAG group stuff. And I can't really speak too much on the difference in reliability between them, because I used to own a Golf R. I had it for about 10 months. I never really had any issues with that, other than servicing issues. That's a horse. But once again, keep on top of your car, servicing and maintaining it, and it'll keep on top of you. Now, I'm not like that, like I'm confident enough in the reliability of the car that I want to take it to the Nürburgring. Obviously that's be a big old ask of it, but the problem, I wouldn't say the problem, because social media has its benefits and stuff, is it's too easy to see other people's misfortunes, and like you can never know how cars were treated or they've gone through, or just it might just be genuinely unlucky. But if you see someone's story being a bit, and just don't get your heads caught up in it too much. I wouldn't personally put anyone off buying the car due to the reliability. I personally think they are quite reliable. There you go, you'll see the next video I bring out my Mark III Focus RS is dead, but no, it's not. It's been a cracking car for 3 years. It's actually the longest I've ever kept a car. So I got it 16th of February 2021, but obviously middle of January 2024. These are 2020. No, don't want to go back then. But yeah, so we're obviously nearly 3 years on from when I got it, and it's not going anywhere. I absolutely love the thing, and if you are thinking about getting one, all I can say is do it. You won't regret it. Absolute waffled on there, but I hope that helped you in some way. I know it's a bit me just trying to do your research, but that's really it. Is obviously there are the well-known issues with the car. Just make sure you know, especially if you're going for an early model, that the head gasket recall's done, because that's the big one with this car, is that head gasket. So hope it's helpful in some way. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you made it this far, like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff. Helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. It's a nice little boost to my hobby, and we're coming up to 1,000, which is pretty cool. I'm getting up there. The channel's doing better than it ever has, and let me know if you want to see. Comments, keep them coming, and I'll try to keep on top and answer out the best. Now, I will just end this with a quick update about the Volvo. Wintertime. Oh my, that's an old. They've got like a rally style Escort. I need another camera, because that was pretty cool. But obviously, I need to start mounting another camera somewhere else, like maybe over there and whatever. So you've got one of my face, you've got one of the front view, so you could have seen that. I could have clipped it in, but unfortunately, I still only have one GoPro. All in time. But yeah, so before I got distracted by the Mark 1 Escort. Actually, it's a Mark 2. Good thing you didn't see it, because I just got that wrong. So the Volvo, obviously, like I've showed you on the channel, off the road, alternate issues. It's been so cold that like we've been minus temperatures most times during the day or low. It's been frosted over a week, so that's a bit slow on me getting out and doing that. But I have ordered the alternator. I will obviously bring a video on getting that sorted and give you more details on that. But new alternator has been ordered, so should be coming back. Obviously, both cars are due for their MOT very soon, so we'll get her there. But as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.